Alrighty guys, y'all saw that short video, that hashtag short video. Now guys, here's what we got here. All I'm doing here guys is verifying the code. Where is it at? P0456 guys. EGR sensor A circuit high. Alright, like I said in that short video, she went to AutoZone, I think Duralast, either Advanced Auto or AutoZone. Duralast I think is AutoZone. They scanned it for her. They told her it needs an EGR valve. All right, that's what those places do. Like I said earlier, they are in the parts selling business. Their sole purpose here on life, on earth, is to sell parts. All right, they don't care if the codes say circuit high. They don't care nothing about voltage or grounds or, you know, could need wiring, could need overlaying. They don't care about any of that. All they saw in that code was the words or the letters EGR. Right then and there, they came to the conclusion, based off of that all you need is an EGR valve. Sure, we got one, $150. Sure. I don't know what these cost, but like I say, their whole sole purpose in life is to sell parts. So she ended up buying one, called me and got a price on it. I said, sure, I put it on for X amount of dollars, no big deal. But so I have no vast interest. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm gonna check it, okay? I'm not gonna re-diagnose it, let me put it that way. But I will verify that the connector has no, you know, no problems with it or anything like that, because it very well could just be this. All right, yes, I've replaced a lot of these based on that code, but I don't want you guys to get in the habit of doing that, get in the habit of replacing parts just because the part name is called out in the codes. No, that's not advisable. All right, analyze that code and try to make out, you know, what's going on. All right, so like I said, I got an EGR valve. While I'm in here, I told her, or I asked her when the last time she had spark plugs replaced. She can't remember. So I told her, being the nice guy that I am, while I'm in here with the intake manifold off, I got to take this off because the EGR valve is attached to this head right here. So this got to come out, the plenum. Oh my goodness, I forgot. It depends on how crushed these gaskets are. These O-ring gaskets, intake manifold, you're going to have gaskets between, to separate the lower intake and the upper intake. Yes, it's going to be some O-ring gaskets. So like I say, depending on the condition of them, I may need some gaskets, but I'll see when I get it off. I told her, yeah, sure, go ahead and get you some plugs. While I'm in there, I go ahead and do these. All right, so this is called overlapping, guys. I can't charge her for this and a full-blown tune-up. Okay, think about it for a second. If I was just going to do the tune-up, I still would have had to remove this, right? Now, if I'm just going to do the EGR valve, I still have to remove this. So either way it go, I have to remove this. So it's in the customer, your customer best interest to go ahead and do them both. You know what I'm saying? While you in there, especially if you have no recollection of never having a tune-up. She don't even know if they ever been replaced. So it's perfect timing for her to get. Now I do have to remove coils. That's a little bit of extra work. All right, but I'm not nitpicky. I'm not gonna nickel and dime you to death. All right. So if I got the plenum off, there's no big deal for me to give my customer some new spark plugs. So we chose to go that route. She was satisfied with the rate. In fact, it's the lowest she's been told on the phone. I'm gonna tell you something about customer guys. They don't care how trustworthy you are or how good you are or how whatever rate you give them, they still, hear me out now, they still gonna verify and check around, find out if that's the lowest rate. I learned that about customers a long time ago. Sure, they trust you, but just in the back of their mind, they could have got this done cheaper somewhere else. Yeah. Now, mind you, if I had to properly diagnose this car when she came in with a checking light, I probably would have charged a little more. But because I am free of all responsibility as far as diagnosing go, yeah, I can give you one set rate. This is what I charge to replace this and leave it at that. Yeah. So it depends on the relationship you have with your customer. This is one of my personal customers. So I'm interested in her keeping her car running. I've already done the timing belt. I hope y'all saw that video. If you didn't, watch it right here. I've done the timing belt and water pump, trans service, differential service. I've done a lot of stuff. So we're trying to keep this thing on the road. All right. So guys, I don't know. Y'all want to watch this? This is a long video already. I'm already out of shorts territory as far as time. I got to remove this and remove the plugs. Y'all want to watch this? Sure, man. Okay. Let me find my tripod. Set it up somewhere. We can talk while I do this. How about that? Oh, we'll see how it work out. We'll see how it playing out. So let me go grab some tools. I'll tell you what, I'll come back once I get the plenum off. The plenum is straightforward. I don't know who want to watch me take a plenum off. So we'll get this plenum off. Some people might want to know how it come off. How about that? So let's do it like that. Y'all stay tuned. Alrighty guys, as you can see I got the plenum off. Oh, I had to fight whenever. I haven't done that in a while, guys. It's a finagle thing when you're removing it from right here. Back in the day I used to have to remove all of the whole wiper cowl, all right, just to clear this, but now it's all about finagling, how you turn it and twist it to get it out properly. You don't want to bend it, guys. Do not sleep on this, all right? Remember, this is the EGR, and see how flat that is? This will cause you problems. Oh my goodness, major problems. So I'm definitely going to replace that. Remember we spoke about the intake O-ring? Yeah, that's a little flat, guys, the seal, and this thing is expensive. I just have to get one. She just have to reimburse me for it, all right? But I'm definitely going to replace that. All right, now remember, spark plugs, we're going in, removing all the coils, so we can go in with these. Who is these? Autolite. Now y'all know I'm an OEM guy. I don't know which plug this calls for. I'm thinking it's Champion, but these are Autolites. These what she got me. Okay, I can only put on what my customer asked me to put on and what they bring. Will this cause me problems? Likely not. I'm not sure. This is an older model, Chrysler 300. Okay, the electronics are not as sophisticated as the new cars. Okay, so she should be fine. All right, now I'm going to go in this galley right here with some combustion chamber cleaner, let it soak on top of those intake valves so it can knock off some of that carbon. Now the EGR valve, let me take the camera now to show you exactly where it's at. Right there. Y'all see that? That's what we're going after, guys. EGR valve. That's why I had to charge what I had to charge, because I have to remove quite a few things to gain access to it. This is it. 2 bolts holding it on to the head. Y'all know what the EGR valve do, right? Exhaust gas recirculation. All right. Yes, we got to recirculate the exhaust gases. It makes sense, right? All right. Okay. You don't want. It really helps with NOx. Okay, yeah, you want to lower the temperature of the combustion or the pressure, exhaust. It's a lot of technical terms when trying to explain it. However, if you fail in emissions or you check engine light on because of this is one of the items you will replace. It has a lot to do with emissions. Okay, so let me get this thing replaced so we can wrap this up, guys. And guys, one thing I don't want you to leave out. I'm gonna get a better view of this when I get it off, because I'm gonna bring the tube and all up. This tube right here can become clogged up with carbon. You definitely want to make sure that it's clear. All right, when I get the EGR valve out, I'll fire the camera back up. We'll talk some more about it. All right, in the meantime, let me get that EGR valve out. It's just 2 bolts, guys, 2 10mm bolts. All right, did I show y'all? I think I did. I might even replace this PCV valve, guys. Yes, y'all know I'm a big fan of this PCV valve. But let me grab me a 10mm. Let's get this EGR valve off. Let's get it. Alrighty, guys. I got it off to complete EGR valve assembly. Now, here's the tube I was talking about. You want to make sure the passages are clear. Okay, I'm going to spray some combustion chamber cleaner in here. This is a tube that transfers those exhaust gases back to the intake. Remember, you pull this out of the intake manifold when you remove the intake manifold. Okay, so those gases go through this tube and through the intake manifold to be burned at a predetermined time that's determined by the computer, car computer, PCM. All right, so yeah, like I say, it can get a little technical as far as explaining it, but that's about it, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up because everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. Y'all know how to replace plugs. Bzz, 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 remove them, go in with new ones. Okay, again, I got Autolite Platinum. Hey, I don't know what y'all think. Anybody got any? I don't know. This is what she got me. Damn it, this is what I'm doing. All right, so yeah, let me get these Autolite spark plugs replaced. Other than that, yeah, like I say, this is a long form video. This is not a tutorial, guys. I need to clarify that. Please don't get in the comment section. You didn't show us how to do. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just vlogging what I'm doing. I'm not basically showing you how to do something. I'm just vlogging. I do not make good tutorial videos. I'm not cut out to do tutorial videos. I brag on my buddy all the time, Uncle Mark. You want to see some good tutorial videos? Go to Uncle Mark DIY channel. All right, I'll call his channel right here. In fact, I think he got some videos on this particular engine or the 4-liter. They're pretty much all the same. All right, so timing belts, I think he's done all of that. So you want some good tutorial videos, go holler at my buddy Uncle Mark. I'm not cut out for it, so I'm just vlogging what I'm doing. All right, some of you guys like to watch this stuff, so I don't mind showing it. But anyway, I'm done. All right, like I say, I'm a combustion chamber cleaner. All right, the stuff right here, y'all see this? Come on, camera. Yeah, this is my secret weapon I use when I do just about any tune-up, right? I use this to clean out the throttle body. Remember, guys, you got the throttle body off. Why not go ahead and clean it? And I spray this in the intake area. Like I say, this is going to sit on top of the intake valves. You can only gain access to the intake valves like this. Remember, the exhaust valve is on the exhaust side, so this stuff will never make it. And plus, there would be no carbon buildup on the exhaust valves anyway. That side of the process get extremely hot, so the exhaust will burn any kind of carbon build. You're not going to get carbon buildup on the exhaust valve, but you will get some on the intake valve. That's why a lot of systems now, direct injection and things like that, is designed, put in place for a lot of those reasons. But I'm not sure what fuel injection system this has. Don't really matter. I'm gonna clean these. I'm just gonna let it soak. See, it's gonna set. I'm gonna spray some more down there, but it's gonna set on top of the end. Now when you start it, you're gonna get some smoke, so make the necessary proper adjustments. How you gonna mic smoke up to wherever you at. Make sure you ventilate it, guys. So I'm gonna let that set and soak while I do the remaining spark plugs and things like that. Bolt down the EGR valve. All right, guys, on that note, I'm done. That's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all tuning into these videos. Comment, subscribe if you're not already. I'll see y'all on the next freaking video.